Hey, welcome back everybody to the channel. Appreciate everybody who's stopping in and hope y'all are having a great morning, day, evening, wherever you're from. Um, we're going to do just a quick lunchtime stream, run one of these GTWS slots in the EMEA region, kind of just for practice. Hey, Johnny, what's going on? All right, so I am officially actually live. It didn't screw up. Sometimes you go live and it doesn't go live. I made sure I wasn't muted this time because I've done that before recently. I've been talking to people. I've just been, muted. Um, yeah, last thing is I'm going to pull up my chat here. So I have a larger chat on the side. And I'm going to throw down a few more practice laps. I really haven't practiced much. I don't know that I'm going to make my main account tonight. Um, but we're going to practice like I might. So I'm doing well. Not too bad. Pop out chat real quick here. How are you? A little disappointed in how the end of my NRL went, but it is what it is. It was all on me at my start. Had a really bad start, so I didn't really need to restart that. Hold on. I also need to change my headphones here. It's super loud in my ears. While I want to hear, while I want to be able to hear the car and the tires, I want to also be able to hear myself talk. So. Anyways, yeah, I'm planning on at least running this first slot here. I think I can sign up in about 15 minutes. Oh, that's awesome. What kind of dog? That'll be fun. That was horrible. Also keep you nice and busy. I have like a 41.2 on my main that I practiced on a tad before this. If I hit a perfect lap, I can get to the 40s. The problem has been getting those perfect laps. I've not been able to lock that in yet. Russell mix. All right. Older, still kind of puppy years. My pup is a old pup now, golden retriever. Don't know if you've ever run around when he's jumped up on stream, but 7 months old. All right. Well, that's awesome. That'll be fun. Keep you busy. Basically still a pup. Should stop missing that entry, huh? I'm hoping tomorrow night to slow down way too much for that. Hopefully I can get a good exit though. Hoping tomorrow night to jump into T-Case's lobbies on NASCAR 25 and stream that finally. Now that NRL is done. Tried upshifting, it didn't go. Cool. Oh man, that Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I can't imagine. I know how just it's already like losing a family member, but you know, have it happen in that way. I'm sorry. Before I was born, I know my family had a lot of dogs that met the same fate, unfortunately. We lived right off a really busy highway. Oh, we gotta tidy up the turn one. Tidy up the turn one. Hang on. It's a scruffy lap, but it was better. Still not down to the 41 flat I want. I mean, I want to be in 40s, but still really scruffy. What time is it? Make sure I don't miss my entry point here. Oh, jeez. Well, hopefully now he's found a good spot with you. Probably be a little bit of a transition, but I've heard, you know, there's lots of good stories about that come from bad stories, so. I nailed that sector last time. It's so hard for me to get used to Group 4s. Group 4s have just never been my thing. I've never been terrible in them, but like, I prefer Group 3, and I really like downforce. Super formulas are fun. Group 2s. You really got to nail it in Group 4s, and much more emphasis on not missing your apex and getting good apex speed on like that, and the fact you can get on a lot quicker. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm happy you get to help, and you got a new pup coming. Oh, I dug that way too deep. That exit speed thing really got killed there because of it. Yeah, getting on the power quicker in Group 4s is always what I end up lacking. That's why I suck in them. So at least sometimes in the Group 3s, things with more power, you miss your apex. Sometimes you can make up with it in throttle control. But the Group 4s is like you miss your apex, you miss your exit speed. It's over. Much smoother exit. I don't know if it's going to gain. Yeah, it will gain me enough down the straight. All about that exit. Not a big fan. I do like Interlagos, but it is a love-hate relationship. Mostly because people get very pushy here. But I've had good runs here, I've had bad runs. They're kind of all over the place. Ah! Screwed up my better first sector with that. Now we got dirty tires pushing me out wide. Ah! My optimal is a flat again. My optimal was a flat on my main account when I was practicing. I just could not put down a perfect lap though. This will be the first race I've run. That's far, I only have one GT2 account. So my GT1 accounts, I just haven't had the time. I still might not. Which I'm sad, I really wanted to run Road Atlanta. It was a track I'm a big fan of. Lost a little bit of speed going up that hill. I gotta be up a lot going into the last corner because I nailed that a few laps ago. Got a better exit here though. It's not gonna be enough. It's not enough. Gotta pause this for a second. Okay. And we're back. Are you still gonna run this track though? Hang on. The top section was quicker, but because I didn't get the exit, I had a rough season overall, Johnny. First, qualifying was fine, but I had to do pre-qualifying. My round one was really good, and I podiumed. And then after that, it was a struggle. Yeah, I got that podium and it basically carried me. Round 3, I thought I was going to miss, and then I ended up making it. Hold on. And I started 9th in the final, and I really think I would have had a good shot at top 5-ish had I not completely botched the start. Went from 9th to turn 1. We had I tapped digital relay, and then we had pinball effects after that, and then PD put me in a complete stop. And ghosted me and put me at 0 miles per hour. I ended up going to last. I got 2 other 0.5 seconds after a 2 second for that. I ended up just hanging out in last and propped my way all the way back up to a decent finish. But had that not happened, I really had pace. I was racing with Caper for a while, who had really good pace and was up front for a while until his race went south. I finished right with him. Yeah, I honestly, the whole season I struggled to find time to practice, so I feel you there on lack of practice. God, I can sign up now, so I'm going to go sign up before I forget. I might only be able to do one of these, so just trying to get a little bit in during lunch. Right about where my other one was, and my optimal was about the same too, so we're actually, can I download these? I'm able to enter. I'm gonna go see, how do we do this? God, the other day I felt like I was a ghost with the light. That's a little better. Today I feel like I have nothing on me. Where do we do this? Here. I don't know if where do you load? Can you find? Oh. Oh, there it is. Did I not share that with Sugar Shuffles? What's wrong with me? I'm gonna put on my newest stuff, and it matches my livery, so there we go. And we'll go join. So don't forget. I'll have to go back and rewatch. There's a lot of Saturday I didn't catch. Just 'cause, I mean, I run Fridays because of the fact that Saturdays are normally super busy for me. weekend with the kids. We're always doing stuff, right? But I did catch some of them, but you know, I never really caught all the full races, so I'll have to go back and watch some of those. Luckily, luckily, my wife understands if I make the final that I'm running on Saturday, and she's awesome and takes care of the kids while I'm sitting there running a silly online race. All right, we need to start hitting slow in, fast out. Oh no. Just saw my accelerator flutter. Ah, that's bad. I thought we left that in the past. I had to clean it twice before the finale of NRL. It seemed to the second time work, so hopefully... Hopefully that's not going to become a trend of the fluttering. Yeah, you kind of get used to who you're racing with too, so I get it. You get used to who you're racing around, and you enjoy racing with them, so. Alright, that's still going to be a higher 41 though, I think. Yeah. Ah! Don't look away like that. Jeez. I mean, it's always good, too. You have people to practice with. I feel like this season, I didn't have a whole lot of practice time with people. Hey, CC, what's going on? Hope you're enjoying your lovely Wednesday. Just gonna get a quick GTWS Interlagos round in, and then probably done after one. I only Well, enjoy your few minutes before that. Glad I could fill it. I'm just trying to enjoy my lunch. I'm going to try here or there to, even if they're short, get a few more lunch streams in. Should get back up into second quicker there, I think. CC, I might tomorrow night. T-Case has been running Thursday night lobbies on NASCAR 25, and I might run some NASCAR 25 tomorrow night. I won't promise it. Depends on what the wife and I do, and if I just decide to clear up some free time to run. But yeah, right now the plan is to, but we'll see that. I don't think I hung on there, and even if I did, I'm not going to get good exit speed. Yeah, I didn't think I hung on. Yeah, that's a tentative. That I will, but and it's cool because you can set up private lobbies, and they'll be like, I think he's had like 7 or 8 real people, and you can fill the rest with computer. Yeah, Johnny, how many people you had normally? Like, I feel like he said between like 6 and 8, maybe. Doesn't Nando sometimes join and? But yeah, you can fill the rest out with AI, which is pretty cool. So you can still have a more full feeling. And I've been watching them; they're pretty entertaining. It's not super serious. I mean, NASCAR 25 in general isn't super serious, so it's laid back fun, is what I've watched. So yeah, I'm hoping to join them tomorrow night. And if I do, I'll stream it. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta check this real quick. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. 406. Do, do, do. Yes, it is. Sorry, I gotta do something real quick here. This will take about a second. I'll be done before this race starts. Yeah, and I might, if I do more of the lunchtime, just a quick 45-minute hour type things, I might do some of my career stuff too, just, randomly, but it all depends. We've been super busy at work, so half the time I haven't even been taking lunches, or my lunch is just a sporadic thing. So, oops. All right, so how do we think we're gonna do in this? We think I'm gonna just die. Turn one. At this point, basically done getting practice laps in. So we are where we are. Put my chat back up. All right. Thanks, EC. Good luck. Have fun in your meeting, too. I'm sure you will. All right. Let's go get one more turn one locked in. By locked in, I mean I'll miss the apex, have no exit speed. Which I guess, if you're consistent, it's pretty locked in, right? It's kind of like the definition. If that's what you do every time, you're consistent. I'm locked in. Can't believe we finally get group fours. And they give us Interlagos, a sprint race on hard tires. Just, that's it. That's cool. Oh, 96 for first. I haven't run this account in forever. Let's see here. My page. How many races have I got on it? I'm almost at 50 races. I remember I used this and I started it running from the back. I've never started a new account except for my very brand new account when GT7 dropped to ever just rack up wins in the lower levels. I always just ran from the back until I got ranked up. In this case, I didn't start ever setting a qualifying time unless it was GTWS that I practiced on, which I haven't run many GTWSs on this. Or hey, Breezy. Or just randomly felt like it until after I think I got to be in 20 races here. I think at this point, if I want to rank it up and try to get to A in EMEA, I would have to start setting times. But again, I've barely run this account, so how you doing, Breezy? At this point, it's just my only GT2 account, so it's the only one I can run. Cooper, come on back. My dog, right when this race is about to start, he just wants to jump in my face. Yeah, Breezy, trying. Normally my race time that I race, you're probably not awake for, so. Yeah, I'm well. I am well. We're going to do a quick GTWS. This is going to be a short stream. It's probably the only one I'm running. Just out here to practice, basically, in case I get on tonight to run my main. We'll see. It's so hard to get to make the GT1 slots. And I don't have accounts except for this EMEA one that is not a GT1 account. Hoping this should be enough space. That was scruffy. That was scruffy. I don't know if I left myself enough space with this guy in front of me. That's sad, because there was a lot of space. I know you've given up on this lap, but can you at least keep some pace so I'm not right on you? Oh, hang on. I don't know if I hung on there. Well, I gotta hope I pulled out a decent one here, because I'm already on this guy's butt. I was dead. You dead, man? Yeah, man. Tupac. Oh, I think I could have had possibly close to a better lap on that. On that last one. All right, starting out front. Hopefully we can make it through turn one and just run. However, it is turn one at Interlagos, so who knows? Hey, there's a cold trickle. There's always so many cold trickles. They should be running NASCAR 25 instead of being here. Ah, thanks, Breezy. No, buddy. don't know why he always has, my papa has to always come up and get right next to me right when stuff's about ready to start. You just chill. Just chill. Another GTR behind me. What else we got down here? When my TV goes bright, I get super bright. Come on, back. Lay down, buddy. It's because I got a big old TV in front of me, not just a small monitor. We don't need any of this fuel. I haven't adjusted. I meant to make a GTWS version of my Group 4 Stand Up to Cancer livery where I place out the decals around this huge sticker. I didn't do that yet. I did do a version of my Group 3 that way, so I moved the decals back and stuff, but still haven't done it yet for this one. A little Fallout livery. Alright, well the cool part is I have nobody in front of me for turn 1. So I shouldn't have to worry quite as much about braking with the group going into turn 1 and everybody getting the pinball physics. Don't do that though. That was ugly. Maybe I need somebody in front of me for turn 1. Oh boy. That's alright. This way we have somebody to trace and maybe pass. Holy crap, that was bad. I gotta get used to the feel of non-qualifying here. overbroke there. Woo! Had to let off a little bit there not to go too wide. Did it again. Gotta brake a little earlier. I don't know, the last time I broke so hard that the rear end snaps out in a Group 4. Anyways, we'll just keep the pressure on, keep close to him. He's actually driving a bit more consistent than I am right now. He's got to keep driving consistent if he wants to keep it. Dug that a little too deep. That's going to cost me. Too deep again. That might have been my worst turn one yet. Bobble. I got really close to that white line too. Holy crap. Don't do that. to not get the entrance and exit I wanted there. Been really consistent. Just need a bobble. I need him to do what I did on turn 1. And honestly, I'm not going to push this guy. I mean, he could be smurfing too, but I'm not going to push this guy off for the win. Like, I'm in your guys' region right now, so. I'll honestly push him to the win unless I get a clean pass. I mostly just want to see how long I can keep the pressure on and see if he makes a mistake. Ah. Went in too deep there. Screwed that one up. Might have given it to him. Although I am better through this section than he is, but 0.7 is a lot in these group fours. Not enough. You got a good exit there. GG's. All because of turn one. All because of turn one. That was a rough turn one. Whew. Don't do that when you take pole. Don't do what I did. Thanks, Breezy. I definitely feel like I haven't run on this account in so long, so I don't remember exactly where I am. I definitely feel like this B rating, though, even in EMEA, I am higher than this. Because the leader and I took off 8 seconds in front of everybody. So definitely I haven't topped out anywhere near topped out on the DR on this one. But I guess that'll happen when I don't run it very often. So I like how I forgot this is in Manu Cup. They don't put your stuff on. Really well done by the leader, though. That was really well done by him. He was just consistent the whole time. Consistent the whole time. Not enough. I made the same amount of mistakes as he did. But yeah, let's see where my B is. Yeah, my B is definitely, I'm higher than this. Even in, oh, that's his. Where's mine? Yeah. I'm probably in EMEA on the teetering of A and B is where I should be. So this is definitely a lower lobby than where I should be. Anyways, that was fun. Gonna be my only one of the day for my short lunch break. So just a short little stream. Some cool little points though. It was nice to practice that. I might run tonight. I kind of doubt I will though. It's just so hard to make the time slots work. So you'll know if I run tonight. I'll probably go live if I run tonight. I'm not gonna be that sad about missing it. I haven't got to a single GT1 race yet. So if I miss, it doesn't matter at this point anymore. Although this looks like fun. Before I go, I'm going to set a lap on this. I still got a few minutes. I love super formulas, although it takes a little bit to get used to them, especially after being in a group 4. So I may not even set a full lap here. Maybe just go set a bronze lap real quick. God, how much? Last time I ran here was Group 2s or something. Ooh! Definitely different than this, so. Had a much better run out of there last time. Weird not braking until you're well into this corner. It's mostly just... I thought the downshifts would give me a little more. Did have to brake a little more than I thought. Can't even hit the chicane right now. All right, let's try to get through turn 1. Definitely more speed still left in that. Stop hitting so much grass. Gotta stop hitting so much grass. Woo-wee. That ain't the right kind of grass. Alright, Degnar. Trust some downforce, huh? Why is it always here they run super formulas? We just can't run them anywhere else. Spoon! No, don't take grass. I didn't even look at what the times were for silver. This has got to be flat out. Oh yeah, easy. Break a little later than that board. There's that downforce. Still too early. I realized I only shifted down to third. I probably could have accelerated quicker. Thought I was in second, which you have to be super careful on. Definitely get a lot more through there. Alright, I got about 5 minutes. Let's finish this lap up. Nowhere near my quickest time I could get. Nowhere near it. I just gained 2 seconds on that lap, which means I got a lot more left if I actually hit good laps. 39.19, yeah, that's easily attainable. But I'm not going to do it right now. All right. Well, it was cool to put a bronze time in on the alt account, since I never remember to come and do these. And it's a nice way to get a little chunk of change, because I don't race it very often, so we don't get credits. So, anyways, that's it for my short stream. I got to get back to working. So appreciate everybody who stopped in, watched that GTWS practice action. Yeah, I'm gonna try to every now and then do some lunch streams. They'll be shorter streams because I can't go for 2 hours on lunch. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for the likes. If you haven't, like and subscribe. Make sure you make the next one. But appreciate all you guys and take care. Peace.